Welcome back, everyone, and today, well, actually tomorrow, I'm going to be flying all the way from Orlando, Florida to Nashville, Tennessee to surprise my grandma. Now, as you might have seen by the title, I haven't seen my grandma in over a year, and I haven't even been to Tennessee in like 4 years. We also rented one of my dream cars, which we're going to be picking up after we land and surprising my grandma in it and, you know, driving around Nashville and having fun. And so now, I guess, let's just get this trip started. Okay, it is now the next morning. The time is around 3:24, and our flight leaves at around 7:40, so we're gonna leave our house at around 4:40. Also, I don't know why, but I'm just eating a plate of frozen blueberries for some reason. It's just the weirdest breakfast. I also got some new Crocs yesterday, so I can't wait to wear them in the airport. They're gonna be so comfy. Anyways, I'm gonna finish getting ready, and I'll see you guys later. We started driving to the airport and saw downtown Orlando, which was right here, and then we also saw the Amway Center. While we're driving to the airport, we saw a few airplanes, saw the airport itself, and then whenever we parked, we said goodbye to our car. We first went to this mini train station in the airport, which took us on a train all the way to Terminal A. Somehow when we got to the Orlando airport, they said that we missed our flight, so we had to get another ticket at a different airport. Once we got there, I said goodbye to the truck again and then walked into the airport. And then this is me just taking a bathroom break before we take off. After waiting for around 45 minutes, we walked into the plane and it started raining. After we took off, we flew for a little bit and then landed in Atlanta. After that, we walked to another terminal to get on another plane, which took us to Nashville, Tennessee, and look at these pretty clouds. Then after landing, we took an Uber to get to our pickup location for our car. This is part of Nashville that we drove into, and once we got to our car, it looked amazing. I mean, look at the doors. They open up like wings, and even the interior looks amazing. And yep, somehow I got my finger in the shot here. We then got on the interstate and started driving to my grandma's house. And then this is the moment we've all been waiting for. And yep, this is me walking up to my grandma's house, hoping she doesn't see me. I knocked on the door, and when she opened the door, I gave her a big hug and then told her to come outside. As you can see, when I walked back outside, I was really happy, and so was my grandma. We started the night off by driving to my cousin's house, so then we went to downtown Lebanon, which had this cool movie theater. Later, closer to the sunset, I got to drive the car for a little bit, but we'll get into more of that later. The next morning, I opened the curtains and there was a really nice sunrise outside. Of course, I took a shower and I made my bed really nicely. I made some healthy breakfast because you know I'm all about that healthy breakfast stuff. Then I seasoned the salmon with salt and pepper. Same with the veggies. And this is how everything turned out. Then I put my Crocs on and went outside and opened the car door, which looked really cool. I mean, look at this. We took the car all the way to the gas station to get some gas, so then I got to put the car in reverse. This is what the backup camera looks like. Once I put the car in sport mode, we took a long drive all the way to this place called Opry Lane Hotel. Now this place was amazing. Look how huge this hallway is, and outside on the balcony it looks even nicer. And here's another super long hallway. I'm kind of getting concerned now. I saw this gigantic chandelier and a river inside of the building. There's like a whole entire forest inside the building with restaurants everywhere, as well as a whole entire waterfall indoors. I saw some fish swimming in the water, and here's just another cool view. And there was also a fancy restaurant in there, which I guess was for rich people, because when I looked at the menu, there's something for $145. And fun fact, Tennessee is really popular for making these moon pies. We then drove down through the big downtown area and saw this huge Hard Rock guitar. We also saw the Tennessee Titans football stadium and the Batman building. This is the football stadium closer up. And I guess I'm really famous in Nashville because whenever I looked at these signs, they literally said Turner on it. We saw this weird modern artwork and drove down through the busiest part of town. This road was so busy, there was just people piling on top of each other here. But thankfully, we got to get away and we went to this nice dam which had lots of water coming out of it. And while walking back from the dam, the car just looks amazing. Then we all ended up getting really tired, so we ended up going to Starbucks to get some coffees, and I got my brother something he really wanted, which were called Google clusters. And for some reason, my grandma's dogs started fighting each other. I mean, look at that tackle. Alright, so I haven't exactly showed you guys how the whole entire car looks like yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick tour. Whenever I start the car, it actually starts like an electric car, so listen to how it sounds like. It sounds like really futuristic. And then the steering wheel's really nice. You got these paddle shifters up here, and then your, you know, BMW logo. You have storage right here, and then you have your glove box, which is right there. And then you have back seats, which has pretty much no leg room. I don't know how you're gonna sit back here, but like, hey, you got 2 extra seats. And then after you turn it off like this, it makes another futuristic noise, and to open the door, you literally click this. And the door opens. So yeah, that's the car. I gotta say 10 out of 10. And now let me go show you my grandma's new house. So after you walk into the main door, you can come over to the left and you have your main garage right here, which is pretty good size with a nice car. And then over here is your kitchen area and your living room area over there. And then a table over there. Then if you go upstairs, this is all my grandma's room with her nice bed. And then her closet's in there with a TV. And then the master bathroom in here. And I gotta say, this bathroom is actually really big. Like, you got the huge shower here. You could probably fit like, I don't know, 5 people in there. And then You got well, we're not actually gonna do that, but you got like the big mirror over here, 2 sinks, and your toilet. Whenever you gotta do laundry, you just open these doors. You got your washer and your dryer right there. Of course, your soap also. And this is the guest, or you could say my room, because this is where I'm sleeping at. And then my bathroom, you got 2 sinks here. I have no idea why there's a roll of toilet paper here. Let's just get rid of that. And the mirror, that's your toilet and your shower. And then this is where all the work is done. You got your extra bed here. You got your workspace, and you actually have a nice view outside. The next morning, I once again made a nice big breakfast. Said goodbye to my grandma's dog. And I think by now, I'm a pro at getting inside this sports car. We then drove to drop off the car and took an Uber all the way back to the airport. After about an hour of waiting, we walked and got on the plane. Then we flew back to Florida and we saw our nice big truck. So now I'm back at my house, and I gotta say that was a really fun trip. I got to finally see my grandma, my cousin I haven't seen in like 3 years, and just a bunch of other family members. And this video is a little bit shorter because I wanted to spend most of my time with my grandma and family, but I still got a lot of footage for you guys. So that's once again the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time.